Shalom, shalom, shalom. First and foremost, I say call Lam La Yahweh, Bashem Yahushai, Bahashem Rakakwadash. All right, double honors to our apostles, elders. Great millstone, peace salutation to the elect. All right, peace salutation to the elect of the Lord. And the Most High, He gave every man his portion in this life, but our portion is far greater than these people of the world, man. Something along those lines I put up there. But when you understand and when you examine everything, with a fine tooth comb, and you understand these scriptures, you understand the condition of the battle that man must fight, upon the earth. So the word portion means allotted part, assigned, attributed share, lot, fate, or destiny. It says portion, part. Okay, lot, divided, a part of piece, a part of a whole. So what's your part that the Lord gave us? Where's our inheritance? Where's our what's given unto us? What's appointed to us, man? All right, not this life. This life is not where much glory doth abide. This life is for these so-called white people, these demons. All right, these heathens and the rest of these nations. They this is their portion. All right, the wicked. The Job 9:24. The earth is given to the hands of the wicked, and he covered the face of the judge thereof, man. If not, where and who is he? We're the judges. We're the judges thereof. We're the judges of this earth. Right. And the Lord appointed us to suffer, man. Okay. The scriptures say that this life is full of bitterness, man. It's pure bitterness. All right. Everybody's suffering and mourning. The scriptures say that in Sirach, I believe it's 41st chapter. It says what? That the that the children will complain about ungodly father. All right. This place is ruled by an ungodly man, that's charging fucking thousands of dollars for a box, to live in 4x4 box, that's hoarding up all the resources of the earth. The Most High created the perfect so-called devil, the so-called white man, the devil. He's the perfect evil devil, that's running the earth. And yet our people are totally blinded to the fact that he's the evil one, that he's the wicked on the left-hand side. So the Lord sent men of understanding. All right. The scripture say when you get a wife, give it to a man of understanding. The Lord set up men of understanding to run this earth, man. And your own people will slay and murder the men of understanding. All right. They're so corrupted, they're so destroyed, they're so full of demons that this is what they'll do. They'll come up against their dignitaries and the only ones that can help and benefit them, man. They even give a goddamn about them. They even defending or helping them in any kind of way. You see, this is why the Lord said they're contrary one towards another, man. But this is the book of Psalms, the 17th chapter. And the 8th verse says, keep me as the apple of thy eye, hide me under the shadow of thy wings, from the wicked that oppress me, from my deadly enemies who compass me about. We got deadly enemies on all sides. So-called white man, our own people, all right? All kind of enemies, man. So it says, they are enclosed in their own fat. With their mouth they speak proudly. They now have compassed us in our steps, and they have set their eyes bowing down to the earth, like as a lion that's greedy of his prey, as it were a young lion lurking in secret places. Arise, O Lord, disappoint him, cast him down, deliver my soul from the wicked, which is thy sword. From men which are thy hand, O Lord, from the men of the world, which have their portion in this life, and whose belly thou fillest with thy hid treasures, and they are full of children, and leave their rest of their substance to their babes. As for me, I'll behold thy face in righteousness, and I shall be satisfied when I wake for thy likeness. I don't look at this word portion, all right? Because our portion here is nothing but bitterness, all right? The scripture says it's better to die than to beg, all right? So when you was a baby, you was growing up and shit, you wanted to live and live and live, but you wanted your life, you wanted to live till you're old and shit. But at the end of the day, man, a death is better than life of continuous sickness, man. All right, this life ain't nothing but sickness. You fucking tired of this fucking life here. All right, there's nothing against the people that we have, our family, brothers, your woman, all that. It's a blessing to have them, and everything. But look, when you understand what life is, when you understand what you're involved in and what the fuck is going on, you rather fucking die than be in this bitch. All right, you rather fucking die. All right, that's what Job said. Job was a righteous man, and he understood what life is, what life is supposed to be, who we are. We're gods on the earth, and we're in a condition that's fucking detrimental to us, man. So here it is, people, they get mad at you for cursing and this and that, and for being rough and rugged or whatever the hell, rude and rude yet not knowledge, right? They go, look, we're in fucking bitterness, man. All right, we're in fucking bitterness, and we're the only ones that understand this thing. All right, so what the fuck you think I'm gonna be? You think I'm gonna be fucking happy all fucking day? All right. The Lord told you that the oppression make a wise man mad and the gift destroyed the heart. The only ones that are fucking happy are the ones that are blinded. All right. The ones that have the portion in this life. And they're all wicked as all hell. You know? So what the fuck you think how you think we're gonna be, man? Yes, the scriptures say be temperate in all things and all that. But look, bro, look, bro, we at the point of fucking death, man. Brothers out there fucking struggling like a motherfucker, brothers out there hurting, brothers out there, vexed, man, through the spirit, man. It says 2 Peter 2:7, vexed with the filthy conversation of the wicked, man. So what the fuck you think we're gonna be happiness, brother? We're in hell, man. We're in pure fucking hell every fucking day. Ailments, all kind of shit, man. You working with it for what? For fucking what? To pay bills and shit? Your life ain't shit in this place, man. And if you want to be something in this place, you got to be a Mo and bend over for some white man. What the fuck kind of life is that, bro? This ain't no life, man. This ain't no life worth living, like Majid Jordan said. This ain't no life worth living. So it says the portion, all right? Maybe for a regular person, a regular mere mortals, one of the mere mortals, but you brothers that came into this faith, the Lord unlocked your spirit. You ain't a regular mortal. You're not a regular person. We're not regular people. We have to tell the truth. We're not regular fucking people. We don't have regular understanding like these mouth breathers do. Like the brother said, like these pork eaters do, man. Like these goddamn low lifes do in this society, man. We're not regular like them. It's just the truth. You have to be real with yourself, man. You have to come to the realization of who you are, man. All right. You got to tell the truth. We're not like these people, man. The Lord said you're different. So the word portion, man. It says the word portion. Share, part, territory, parcel, land, chosen portion, award, smoothness, seductiveness, flattery, the portion. That is going to something else, the second part definition. But one's portion, all right? Where's our portion in this life, man? All right. So the Lord told you that we have a more sure word of prophecy, right? And a sure kingdom to come, a new life, a new world that we're supposed to seek. Not here, because this ain't no good. This shit ain't no good, man. Ecclesiastes 5:8. All right. It says, if thou seest the oppression of the poor and violent perverting of judgment and justice in the province, that's all you see all day. Violent perversion of justice in the province. You see people getting away with all kind of heinous fucking crimes. You see all kind of shit going on, lies, deceit, trickery, false balances, So it says, marvel not at the matter. If you see judgment, justice in a province, perverting of violent perverting of justice and judgment in a province, marvel not at the matter. Don't marvel, because you understand who's in power. The so-called white man's in power. When you see dudes flipping around and doing wickedness in the truth and being all kind of weirdos and doing all kind of madness and being respected persons and doing all kind of shit that's unlawful, you understand we're under the curses. We're under the white man. This is not the righteous society. This is not a righteous society where you can trust everybody and everybody's cool and you know what I'm saying? Everybody has their best interests at heart. You can't even trust your own fucking brother, man. That's how sick this fucking place is. Your own fucking flesh and blood. You can't even trust them. You can't even have a fucking conversation with them or like, you know what I'm saying? Because everybody's bugged the fuck out. Everybody's bugged the fuck out. You can't come to an agreement, most of the time, unless you brothers are in the truth or like, you have some type of reasoning. If you deal with these people in the world, man, they're just fucking unreasonable. That's why the scriptures say, let us be delivered from unreasonable, wicked men, for all men have not the faith. You know what I'm saying? So, This is what entails the bitterness, man. Your own parents, your mama, your dad, all kind of shit, man. You know, everything's fucking against you, bro, in this place. That's why it says a sore travail upon the sons of men. You know, there's a sore travail, sore trouble, man. All right. So it says violent perverting of judgment and justice in the land. Marvel not. Don't be surprised when all kind of injustice is going on. For he that's higher than the highest regardeth. The Lord is watching. The Lord is watching. He's gonna take care of this. He's gonna take care of this, but he's gonna do it at his own time. The Lord's gonna do it in his own time, man. Right? 1,000 years, one day to the Lord. All right. So hey, he's gonna do it in his own time, man. You know, he gonna come. The wicked shall not escape unpunished. You know, it's a marvel if one sinner escape unpunished. Sirach the 16th chapter. Right. So it says it says, for he that is higher than the higher regardeth, and there be higher than they. The Most High is higher than these white people. All right. Most High is higher than Esau. Most High is higher than the Chinese and all these people, man. Whoever is on the earth, you know, running things behind the scenes, whatever they want to call themselves, the Rothschilds or whoever the fuck, you know, whoever the 13 family bloodlines, whatever the fuck, they ain't got no fucking power. They don't have no power. Everybody on the earth is gonna understand who runs shit around here, man. All right. Who is the big kahuna around here, man? And everybody's going to understand that the Israelites are the Lord's chosen people, man. Everybody's going to understand that the Most High rules in the kingdom of man and set up whoever he will over this earth, man, who he created, man. You know, everybody and their mama going to understand this, man. And they're going to learn to respect the Lord's men. They're going to learn to keep their foot when they're talking about the Israelites. Exodus 11:7, it says, against the children of Israel shall not a dog move his tongue, man. Here it is, the Most High stripped our respect from us. That's why anybody could just come up there and talk shit to you, you know, whatever the fuck, because you're under the curse, man. You know, your girl could disrespect you, your kids could disrespect you, you know, the fucking white man's over you, slapping and pissing all over you, you know. You see that? That's the curse. That's the curses. Nigga talking about we're not under the curses, we're under the blessings. Dumb nigga. You're under the curses, man, until further notice, until the Lord set the appointed time for our release up out of here, man. You know, we're under the curses, man. We're under the curses, man. We ain't free. We're not free yet, man. All right. If we was free, we wouldn't have to be doing this work. We wouldn't have to be suffering, laboring, toiling in this thing, man, day in, day out. So it says, 9th verse. Moreover, the profit of the earth is for all. The king himself is served by the field. He that loveth silver shall not be satisfied with silver, nor he that loveth abundance with increase. This is also vanity. So he that loveth silver shall not be satisfied with silver, man. If you love silver, if you love the gold, that's of the earth, that's all corruptible, man. That's all owned by Esau Edom. That was given into the hands of the devil, of the so-called white man. All the money of the earth, all the power, all the luxuries and all this shit, it was given to the so-called white man. It ain't ours. It's not ours, you know. It's not ours. None of this shit is ours, man. It's the so-called white man's money. It says render unto Caesar what's Caesar's, man. And you gotta pay this nigga his shit. You know, he's the whooping stick. So hey, here you go, devil. Take your taxes, take your goddamn, you know, take your oppression. You say script say we subject to payments, man. Here you go. This is your shit. There you go. Take it, man. Take this, take these fucking bodies too. You know, here you go, here you go. I did the lesson last night. This white man owns the body, man. The old white man owns this shit. The Lord owns the spirit, man. All right, here you go. Here you go. This is your shit. Take this flesh, man. Whatever. Cause he gonna come and put a microchip in most of these people, man. That's why that's called ownership over the flesh, man. All right, because most of these people are slaves, right? But we're free through the spirit. All right. Yes, our bodies are subject, but our spirit is free. The Lord said, John 8:32, you shall know the truth. Truth shall set you free. All right. You're free from the lies. You're free from the oppression. You're free from all this bullshit. Your mind is your spirit is joined with the Lord. It says 2 Corinthians 5:1. If this earthly tabernacle will be dissolved, we have a heavenly one. You know, there remaineth a heavenly abode for us, man. You know. So it says when goods increase, matter of fact, Ecclesiastes, my bad, 5 and 10. He that loves silver should not be satisfied with silver, nor he that loveth abundance will increase. This is also vanity. When goods increase, they are increased that eat them. And what good is there to the owners thereof, saving the beholder of them of their eyes, with their eyes? The sleeping of a laboring man is sweet, The sleeping of a laboring man is sweet. And whether he eat little or much, but the abundance of the rich will not suffer him to sleep. There is a sore evil which I have seen under the sun, namely riches kept for the owners thereof to their hurt. Yeah, because ultimately, he that heapeth up riches heapeth it to his own destruction. All right. That's why the Lord said the habits of the earth are snared in an evil time, right? And you set in slippery places. Okay, because the Lord got everybody in the trick bag, man. Job 12. It says what? The deceiver and the deceived are his. All right. So everybody's in the trick bag, man. All right. So-called white man's in the trick bag. It tells you in James, the 5th chapter, your riches are cankered, your garments are moth-eaten. All right. So it says, there's an evil I've seen under the sun, namely riches kept for the owners thereof to their hurt. But those riches perish by evil travail. He begetteth the son, and there's nothing in his hand. As he came forth out of his mother's womb, naked he shall return to go as he came, and shall take nothing of his labor which he may carry away in his hand. That's why Solomon said all is vanity, everything's vanity. It's all vanity, man. It's all vanity. It says, as he came forth out of his mother's womb, naked he shall go, return, and take nothing of his labor, which he may carry away with his hand. Then this shall also be this is also a sore evil, in that in all points as he came, so shall he go. And what profit had he that labored for the wind? All his days also he eateth in darkness, that he has so much sorrow and wrath with his sickness. Behold, that which I have seen, it is good and comely for one to get drink and to enjoy the good of all his labor that he have taken under the sun all the days of his life, which the Most High giveth him, for it is his portion. Every man also to whom the Most High have given riches and wealth, and have given power to eat thereof, and to take his portion, and to rejoice in his labor, this is the gift of the Most High. For he shall not so much remember the days of his life, because the Most High answereth him in the joy of his heart. All right, so hey, this life is futile, man. It's fleeting. You know, you get a little bit of joy here and there, but look, this life is not where much glory doth abide. We ain't in number of bitterness and straight hell, man. All right, that those of us that are appointed to die. Scripture speak about those of you that are appointed to die. All right. It says, matter of fact, let me find this. I'll pull this up. All right. Where is this at, bro? It'll pop up. I'm just keep going. It says, Ecclesiastes 1 and verse 12 says, I, the preacher, was king over Jerusalem, over Israel and Jerusalem, and I gave my heart to seek and search out wisdom concerning all things that are done under the heavens. This sore travail hath the Most High given to the sons of man to be exercised therewith. This sore travail hath the Most High given to the sons of man to be exercised therewith. This trial right here, this life right here, this Lord put you in a trial, man, to try your spirit, try your integrity, to try your obedience, your loyalty, man, your loyalty to him. All right, your loyalty to him or to the serpent. Who you gonna choose, man? All right, what you gonna do? We all being tested. How you gonna deal with each other? Are you gonna forgive? Are you gonna nourish hatred? Are you gonna be a revenger of your brother's blood? You know, are you gonna be a manslayer? Are you gonna be a demon? Are you gonna be a drug dealing nigga, a sorcerer and a witch? What you gonna do? You know, the scriptures say what? That every man must answer for what he does in the body, right? So this is the sore travail that the sons of man are to be exercised therewith. I have seen all the works that are done under the sun, and behold, all is vanity and vexation of spirit. Everything is vanity and vexation of spirit, man. That which is crooked cannot be made straight, and that which is wanted cannot be made numbered. We ain't gonna be made straight until we're changed in the body, all right, in the spirit. We're purified. Here, you know, we're washed through the word and this and that, but we're not perfect yet. We're not perfect. Through the spirit, you're perfect. The Lord said, mark the perfect man, for the end of that man is peace. Psalms 37:37. But you know, you still fuck up. All right, you still do messed up shit. You know, shit that you out of your control. You know, you can't control everything, man. You can't. Certain things you can, but most things it's out of your hands, man. That's why it's all about the Lord's mercy. You know. So it says, I have seen all the works that are done under the sun. Behold, all is vanity and vexation of spirit. That which is crooked cannot be made straight, and that which is wanted cannot be numbered. I commune with my heart and said, Lo, I am come to a great estate, and I've gotten more wisdom than all that have been before me in Jerusalem. Yea, my heart and great experience of wisdom and knowledge. I gave my heart to know wisdom and to know madness and folly, and I perceived this also vexation of spirit. For in much wisdom is much grief, and he that increases knowledge increasing sorrow. Yeah, man. You know, these people complain, they talk and they say, oh, well, gas prices are high and this is high and this is high. But we complain about every fucking thing because we see everything. The Lord said, First Kings, the 8th chapter, all right, the seers, all right. Before a time when the man went to inquire the Most High, he would go to the seers, all right. Before a time called a prophet, before a time called a seer. All right, so here it is. We see every fucking thing that goes on in this place, all the nakedness, all the wickedness, all the evil, all the disdain. That's why you get to a point in this truth where you just start hating every fucking thing, man. You start, and then people are, hey man, what's wrong with you? Look, bro, you don't understand. You don't understand because you're blinded most of the time. You see certain things, but you don't see everything. We see everything. We have pure vision, 20/20 vision, man. All right, we got 20/20 vision when it comes to everything. We see ourselves, we see people. You know what I'm saying? Okay, we see the devil. We see spirits on these people. We see what's coming down the pipeline. So we see everything, the quality of shit. Everything, bro. And we start to hate every fucking thing, man. The scripture told you to hate your life. John 12:25, man. All right. Now you gotta have balance with it. You can't just be, everywhere you go, you just talk about. But hey, at the end of the day, man, that's how you feel most of the time, bro. That's but you got to keep it in within you. Which much wisdom cause much sorrow, much grief, man. All right, like Uncle Ben said, he said, with much power come much responsibility. What the Lord gave us all this for? The Lord had gray hairs at 33, man. That's too much stress because he's seen too much. Look at these fucking people. They're just rebellious, bunch of demons, man. What's wrong with these people, man? All kind of whores, sluts, just dumbasses, man. You talk to these people, they're just like low vibes, man. It is what it is. I mean, the Lord had to deal with a bunch of niggas just like you do today. It's like, God damn, son. What can you do? It is what it is. This is the condition. You piss the Lord off, and this is what he does to you. We never knew it was this bad, all right? Till the Lord puts you in through it. And now you're like, damn, son, this is the power of the Most High, man. The power of the Most High, all right? That he will put you in such a condition, man. All right. So it says, Isaiah chapter 61 and verse 1. That's why the truth speaks about bitterness, man. The scriptures speak about this being bitter. That's why most people don't last in this thing, because this is bitter. They want to feel sweet. They want to feel the sweetness and the coolness and everything's sweet and nice and happy holidays. Happy holidays from us and our family, It's all bullshit, man. But when you enter into the straight gate, you got to go through the trials, man, tribulations. You got to be tested, you got to be put to the fire, and then that's when you acceptable before the Lord, man. But that comes with much grief, but the Lord's preparing us, man, for the times to come. All right, so let me get a swig. Psalm 61 and verse 1. It says, the Spirit of the Lord Yahweh by Shimei shines upon me, because the Lord had anointed me to preach good tidings unto the meek. He have sent me to bind up the brokenhearted. Y'all people brokenhearted, man. You got to bind them up. Speak comfortably unto Jerusalem, right? Isaiah the 40th chapter, because they're in the bitterness, and we're in the bitterness, So it says to proclaim liberty to the captives, Salakia, and the openings of the prison to them that bound, to proclaim the acceptable year of the Lord, and the day of vengeance of our power, to comfort all that mourn, to appoint unto them that mourn in Zion, to give unto them beauty for ashes, and the oil of joy for mourning, and the garment of praise for the spirit of heaviness. We're in the spirit of heaviness, man. When you come into this thing, you see more than men understand, man. Sirach 3:23 says, "Been uncurious and unnecessary matters, all this other bullshit. For more things are shown unto me than men understand, man. More things are shown unto thee than men understand. The things that the Lord has shown, brothers, and dealt with. The Lord said, I spoke with Moses mouth to mouth. Are you not afraid to speak against my servant?" Right? Numbers the 12th chapter. That's what he told Miriam and them. See, the people don't understand, man. They don't understand because the Lord is not working with them on a mano to mano basis. But the Lord is dealing with brothers on a man to man basis. So here it is. You see more than they do, so you understand more, and you're in more of a fucking hateful spirit for this world. That's what the apostle had said about the 7 characteristics of the elect. You have a pure hatred for this fucking place. You have a pure hatred, an obsession for the truth. What else? I forget the rest, but those are like the two I remember: an obsession for the truth, the diligence, things of that nature. Right? These are key characteristics of the Lord's election. If you have a pure fucking hatred for this place, that's a good sign, man. That's a good sign, because you understand that you're in a spirit of heaviness, man. And that's the only way the Lord is going to show you these things, by giving you heaviness. The scriptures tell you in Ecclesiastes, the 7th chapter, the house of mourning, not the house of mirth, because through the sadness of the countenance, the heart is made better. All right. So Isaiah 61:3, the garment of praise for the spirit of heaviness. He's going to take away the spirit of heaviness off of us and give us the garment of praise. Right. But it says that they might be called trees of righteousness, the planting of the Lord, that he might be glorified. They shall build the old waste, and they shall raise up the former desolations, and they shall repair the waste cities, the desolation of many generations. Yeah, man, because hey, many generations have been desolate in this place. Hundreds and hundreds of years of Jake just losing, being in slavery, bondage, captivity. Your family before you, what they was balling. There was were they set up as kings on the earth with slaves and all kind? No, man, you was the slave. You've been a slave for half a day. Over 500 years of slavery for you, man. Of generational curses, of heartbreak, of deceit, of not knowing, your life hanging in the balance, uncertainty, man, of being oppression, of having your time consumed up by this devil. You ain't got no freedom, man. That's why people want financial freedom. You ain't got no fucking freedom, man. This place, man. I don't care if you even got money. You're even more problems. Like Jay Nostra said, like your boy said, more problems, more money. That nigga ain't free. That nigga ain't a billionaire. That niggas ain't free. Y'all ain't free. Y'all ain't free. So nobody's free here, man, except this devils. But because this is their kingdom, everybody's paying taxes to them. Everybody's paying the debt, the national debt. Who owes the net? Who is the national debt being paid to? Did anybody answer that? Can anybody answer why it says $30 trillion or whatever the hell it says? You know what I'm saying? Why does it say so much money? All that shit going to trickle up to the top, man. All the national debt, that's just being paid to them, man. That's why it says what? They that lay themselves with thick clay. That's these devils, man. The Lord's going to pay their asses back for all the oppression of the people, man. Because here it is, the ruler is supposed to rule over the people for their benefit, not for for their slavery and shit. But hey, that's why the Lord gonna cast them into that pit, man. They're gonna be the first fruits of slavery, but because they live deliciously on earth. Again, James the 5th chapter. Woe to you, rich men! How? For your garments of mouth eating, your riches are corrupted. Because they established this place by blood, and they established this place upon usury, and lies. All right. So it says, Isaiah 61:4, and they shall build the old places, they shall raise up the former desolations, and they shall build the waste cities and the desolation of many generations. All right. And Baruch 3, Baruch the 3rd chapter, and the 5th verse. It says, remember not the iniquities of our forefathers, but think upon thy power in the name now at this time. For thou art the Lord our God, and thee, O Lord, will we praise. For this cause hast thou put thy fear in our hearts, to the intent that we should call upon thy name and praise thee in our captivity. For we have called to mind all the iniquity of our forefathers that sinned before thee. All right. Behold, we are yet this day in our captivity, where thou hast scattered us for a reproach and a curse, and to be subject to payments, according to all the iniquities of our fathers, which departed from the Lord our power. We're subject to payments, man. That's bitterness, man. Every fucking day you got to pay some bullshit, man. Every day you behind on this, behind on that, behind. Even these white people, they're complaining of the ungodly father. $5,200 for rent. I don't know how these people live in New York. What they doing? They popping that thing? How they living? How the hell they living? How are they living? How did they survive? What kind of fucking jobs these people got, man? Like, what kind of OnlyFans site they opened up, man? What kind of shit is this, bro? You know, how do these people survive? What kind of like what do they eat? Do they even eat? Can they even go anywhere? Like this devil is putting a squeeze on you, man. Economically, spiritually, physically. You know what I'm saying? This ain't no walk in the park. You know, they think you living in America. Oh yeah, you good. Dude, this is fucking worse, man. You know, this is worse, bro. This is worse than anything else, man. You think you come up here, you in a corporate rat race from the moment you born. Their asses is putting you in these school systems where they training you up to be a slave. You know, so you can work. They give your ass, some chow and tell you go back to work. They give you Christmas, the couple paid holidays, and then you come back and you fucking work to run my society, man. Because Jake does all the manual labor for this place, man. All right, for the whore. So it says, "Hear, O Israel, Baruch 3:9, the commandments of life, give ear to the understanding of wisdom. How happened to Israel that thou art in our enemy's land, and thou art waxing old in a strange country, and thou art defiled with the dead. Thou art defiled with the dead. Thou art counted with them that go down into the grave. Thou hast forsaken the fountain of wisdom. If thou hadst walked in the way of the Most High, thou shouldst have dwelled in peace forever. Learn where is wisdom, and where is strength, and where is understanding, that thou mayest know also where is the length of days and life, and where is the light of the eyes and peace. Who have found out her place, and who can come into her treasures? Where are the princes of the heathen become, and such as ruled the beasts upon the earth? They had their pastime with the fowls of the air, they that had hoarded up silver and gold, wherein men trust, and made no end of their getting. For they were wrought in silver and were so careful, and whose works are unsearchable. They are vanished and gone to the grave, and others are come up in their stead. Who gonna come up in their stead? The Lord's people, man, the elect of Israel. They're gonna come up in the place. Job, the 32nd chapter. Let's get that. The Lord gonna break many mighty men in pieces, set others in their stead. Job, the 32nd chapter. And my bad. I think it's 33, if I'm not mistaken. The Lord shall break many mighty men in pieces. Set others in their stead. Oh man, it's crazy. Set others. $34. My bad. It's crazy. Early in the morning. Job 34 and verse 22. It says, "There's no darkness, no shadow of death, where the workers of iniquity may hide themselves. For he will not lay upon man more than right, that he shall enter into judgment with the Most High. He shall break in pieces many mighty men without number, and set others in their stead." Right. So Baruch 3:19, it says, "They are vanished and gone down to the grave, and others are come up in their stead. Shall break many mighty men in pieces, and set others in their stead." Right. 20th verse. Baruch 3:20, it says, "Young men have seen light and dwelt upon the earth, but the way of knowledge they have not known, nor understood the path thereof, nor laid hold of it. Their children were far off from that way." You look at your people. Take a hard look at your people, and look at them. Examine them. Their way of knowledge they have not known. It's everything in their mind is folly, madness. Even the older generations, they're old bottles. They got Christianity in them. Like, they got Catholicism. They're just snared in the evil time. They're gone. All these people are gone. They're all just part of the matrix. They're all sottish children, silly doves, possessed by spirits, man. That's why when Jake does things, you gotta just wink at their ignorance. Like, it is what it is. They don't even know what the hell they're doing. Most of the time, they don't even know what they're doing. It is what it is. Baruch chapter 3 and verse 22. "And it had not been heard in Canaan, neither had it been seen in Thema. The Agarenes that seek wisdom upon the earth, the merchants of Meron and of Theman, the authors of fables and searchers out of understanding, none of these have known the way of wisdom. nor remember her paths. O Israel, how great is the house of the Most High, and how large is the place of his possession. Great and have no end, high and unmeasurable. These were the giants, famous from the beginning, that were of so great stature and experts of war. Those didn't the Lord not choose, neither gave he the way of knowledge unto them, but they were destroyed because they had no wisdom and perished for their own foolishness. All right, so the Lord has breathed back this word back into us, that we perish not in the foolishness. All right, Psalm 79 and verse 1, it says, O Most High, the heavens are come into thy inheritance. Thy holy temple have they defiled. The heathen, so like it, the heathen have come into thy inheritance. Thy holy temple have they defiled, and they have laid Jerusalem on heaps. The dead bodies of thy servants have they given to be meat unto the fowls of the heavens, the flesh of thy saints upon the beasts of the earth. Their blood have they shed like water round about Jerusalem. There was none to bury them. We are become a reproach to our neighbors, a scorn and derision to them that round about us. How long, Lord, wilt thou be angry forever? Shall thy jealousy burn like a fire? Pour out thy wrath upon the heathen that have not known thee, and upon the kingdoms that have not called upon thy name. For they have devoured Jacob and laid waste his dwelling place. Oh, remember not against us our former iniquities. Let thy tender mercies speedily prevent us, for we are brought very low. Let thy tender mercies, what the mercies David, right? Speedily prevent us, for we brought very low. Help us, O Most High, for our salvation, for the glory of thy name, and deliver us from, and purge away our sins for thy name's sake. Wherefore should the heathen say, where is their God? Let him be known amongst the heathen. How the Lord will be known? By the revenging of the blood of the servants which he shed, which is shed. All right. That's when it's going to be known that these are my people. The Lord he's known by the judgment which he executed, right? In Psalms 90:16. He's known by the judgment which he executed. He didn't give us this word in vain. He didn't set up the spirit of the Lord in us in vain. He didn't show us all this and put us through all this in vain. That's why when y'all come up here and y'all in this spirit of this and that, y'all don't know what y'all doing, man. Y'all, these look, you keep your foot when you come to the house of the Lord. Ecclesiastes 5:1. All right. The Lord told you, all right. The Lord told you about these things, man. This is why Jake is in slavery, man. This is why Jake is in captivity, because they don't fear the Lord. They don't fear his ministers. Scripture say, honor the priests, give him his trespass offering. Nope, they don't do no shit like that. They're talking to y'all like y'all just some regular niggas. They don't have no fear of the Most High. They don't really, your people don't believe that y'all are men of the Lord. Do you understand this? Your people do not believe that your people just look at you like you some regular nigga. Like y'all just, like the Lord just bestowed this wisdom and knowledge upon you, and you're just some clown that just, hey, whatever, man. You just regular. You just like me. Well, if I was like you, then why don't you do it? Why don't you do what we do? Why don't you do what we do? Why don't you do that? Because the Lord didn't put it in you, man. You're of the world. You're of the multitudes. You're like Esau. You're like the heathen, man. Most of you. You know. But anyways, you're not calling on the end of this place. You're not in bitterness. Most of you think that this is the way life is supposed to be. Whatever. That's hate. That's hate. That's wrong. What are y'all talking about? This is just wisdom is too high for the food, man. Okay, this wisdom right here is not of the earth. It's not sensual. It's not devilish. It's a pure word which ultimately comes in a different form and fashion than what you expect it to come, but anywho, that's why the Lord said he spoke in secret, in parables and dark sayings, So anywho, it says, for the revenging of the blood of thy servants, which is shed, right? The blood of thy servants. It said, let the sighing of the prisoner come before thee. The sighing of the prisoner. What is a sign? Sign from the bitterness of one's soul. Okay, it says in Sirach, the 4th chapter, curse not a man in the bitterness of his soul. We're in bitterness, and the sighing of the prisoner. That sign is coming before the ear of the Lord Sabaoth. All right, he's hearing that. It says, come before thee, according to thy greatness of thy power, preserve those that are appointed to die. Preserve those that are appointed to die. We're appointed to die here, man. All right, ain't shit sweet out here, bro. This look, if the Lord don't come back, we're gonna die. All right. Look, the Lord, at the end of the day, man, we need the Lord, bro. Here lies none but death. We are appointed to die. We don't have any fucking future here, man. We don't have anything to look forward to here. What are you looking forward to? More payments, more bills? I don't care what you do. Whatever you do, I'm successful. Ain't no fucking success in this. But whatever fucking success. You got FRN notes? Made a career out of myself. I did. Look, that's all bullshit. Here it is. One of my family members went to the UN and shit. Everybody's clapping it up, kissing his ass and shit. Hey, man, I'm like, what the fuck? These dudes going over to bend over for Whitey. But here it is, they're gonna look at us like we ain't shit. Y'all ain't nothing, you know. It's like, why they look at this guy? He's up there in the UN. I don't give a fuck. That's some bullshit, man. See, your people are exalting folly. That's why it says folly is setting great dignity and the rich sit in a low place. Because folly is setting great dignity. Nigga, they want you to become some actor like or some rapper like Kendrick or something. Dude. Kendrick is the epitome of successful of nigga. You know, he's the epitome of success, bro. You know. So we're appointed to die here. The Lord's gonna preserve those that are appointed to die and render unto our neighbors sevenfold in their bosom their reproach, wherewith they have reproached thee, said the Lord. So we thy people and the sheep of that pasture will give thee thanks forever, and we will show thy praise to all generations. Right. When the Lord puts us through all this hell and we get up out of here, that's why he said, you are my witnesses, man. You are my witnesses. Because you witnessed and you continue with me in my temptations. Luke 22 and 28. Not that Jehovah wickedness, because Jehovah wickedness, what did they do? They didn't stand for the Lord. They ain't crying and shining, crying for the oppressor. They're talking about some vague oppression up there that the spiritual demon Satan's putting on the people's heads. And shit, I remember them learning all that shit and, well, hearing all that shit. I didn't learn nothing from them, you know, being a kid. But this is the real truth right here, man. Because real life shit. The words that we're speaking right here, they're coming to pass, man. They're being executed. The Lord said, Isaiah 44 and 25, 26 on down, it said, the Lord executed the counsel of his servants, the word that he gave his servants, man. All right. So he's performing the words of his servants. He's executing the words that they're speaking, that he put in their mouth. Matthew 10 and 20. It's you that speak. It's not the spirit of your father that speaketh to you. You know. So it says Ecclesiastes 9 and 11. It says, I returned and I saw under the sun that the race is not given to the swift. The race is not given to Taylor Swift and them, man. The race is given to the daughter of Zion, man. It says, nor the battle to the strong, nor bread to the wise, nor riches to men of understanding, nor yet favor to men of skill, but time and chance happen to them all. For thou also knoweth, for man also knoweth not his time, as the fishes that are taken in the evil net, and as the birds that are caught up in the snare, so are the sons of men snared in the evil time, when it falleth suddenly upon them. The sons of men are snared in the evil time. We're in the evil time, bro. This is the worst fucking time ever, man, on the earth. No family structure, all the kind of whoredom going on. Like, this is the evil time. The sons of man is snared in the evil time. When you're snared, you're trapped. You got no escape. You can't go nowhere. I'm gonna go to Dubai. You know, you can take a vacation, do this and that. Man, you still trapped, bro. You trapped anywhere you go. You trapped anywhere you go. You're in the heathen's land. Anywhere you go, the heathen are in power. You ain't got no power. Where's your military? Where's your gun? Where's your power? Where's your sovereignty? Where's your palaces? Where's your money? All your money is tied to the white man and to Bitcoin and dollars and, you know, euros, currency. You got to do what that devil says. You got to go against the scripts. You got to go against your own heritage to be considered successful in this place, man. You know, man, a nigga don't understand that, man. He gonna do what he does because he ain't got no integrity. All right, but hey, do what you do. You have the world, baby. You have the world, but the Lord preserve a little city, man. Okay. So now it says, the sons of men are snared in the evil time, Ecclesiastes 9 and 12, and when it falleth suddenly upon them. This wisdom I have seen of the sun, and it seemed great unto me. There was a little city and few men with it. And there came a great king against it and besieged it with great bulwarks against it. And now there was a fountain in the poor wise man. And he by his wisdom delivered the city. Yet no man remembered that same poor man. Then I said, wisdom is better than strength. Nevertheless, the poor man's wisdom is despised, and his words are not heard. The words of wise men are heard in quiet more than the cry of him that ruleth among fools. Wisdom is much better than weapons of war, but one sinner destroyed much good. So wisdom is better than weapons of war. This wisdom, through this wisdom, we're gonna be delivered, man. The cardinal, the flesh, the money, nothing can prosper you, nothing can help you, and it's all futile, man. So these words that the Lord said in John 6 and 63, he said, there's a spirit that quickeneth, the words that I speak unto you, their spirit and life, the flesh profited nothing. You know, so the words was quickening, man, has quickened us. Lord said the first Adam was made flesh, the last Adam was made a quickening spirit, and that word gonna come down here and make us live again, man. As he's breathed his spirit in us, the comforter. But he gonna give us that life again, man. Okay. Shalom, bro. Yabashim, Yabashim, Kakudash. Barakatham to you all. So anyway, it says Psalm 73 and verse 14. For all the day long I have been plagued and chastened every morning. Every morning you're chastened, you're plagued. Every day you wake up with some bullshit ailment. I can't see right, stinking. You wake up, you gotta take a shower, brush your teeth, you got morning breath. Yeah, look, bro, it's just vanity, man. It's wake up with back pains. Here it is. You got to go to work next day you call out. Oh shit! Now they're cutting your hours. Some bullshit, bro. Some bullshit. It's all bullshit, boy. It says, all the day long I have been plagued and chastened every morning. If I say I will speak thus, behold, I should offend against the generation of thy children. When I thought to know this, it was too painful for me. Until I went into the sanctuary of the Most High, then I understood their end. Until I came into the truth, until I came into the sanctuary of the Most High, then I understood their end. Surely thou didst set them in a slippery place. Thou castest them down into destruction. The Lord set us in slippery places, man, and cast us in destruction. But there's a remnant of us that won't be delivered into that, that won't be delivered into that judgment like the heathen. The heathen gonna go down to destruction. The heathen gonna go down to hell. Like these demons will say, they gonna burn it. Now they're gonna be cast down to the pit, man, to slavery, the grave, into a condition of hell, man. As we're in hell, we're in fucking hell, bro. And if you say the otherwise, you're a demon. You're a sellout, like Mayweather, enslaving his own people. Like the elder said, did Mayweather enslave the people? Man, Mayweather's a punk bitch. All you niggas are punk bitches. All you celebrity niggas are all demons. All you demons. All you demons. I don't big none of you fuckers up. Kyrie Irving. All you niggas could eat a missile. All of you niggas. All of you could eat a fat missile. You got burned in a lake of fire, man. That's what you deserve. Cause you all sold out. You're none of his, man. You're none of ours, and you're none of his, man. You're a fucking betrayer of the heritage, man. All right, and you're not a fucking worthy man to be even spoken of in the book of life, man. To be even written in the book of life. Scripture, I will blot out their name out the book of life, man. All right, bunch of fucking demons living a nice, comfortable fucking life, like a little bitch, So, anyways, says Psalm 73, we was appointed to suffer, man. All right, that's where you get your respect, when you suffer, man. That's when you get your stripes, bro. Nigga you ain't got no skin in this game. All these damn heathens and shit. That's what you are. That's why the Lord called you heathen. Oh, ye heathen. And in 2 Ezra 2 and 34, hear ye heathen, man. All right, the Lord called you niggas heathens, because that's what you are. You're a bunch of devils. You're worse than a heathen, man. Jeremiah the 5th chapter. All right, at the end of it says what? The 26th verse on down. They have surpassed the deeds of the wicked. They wax fat, they shine. They overpass the deeds of the wicked. That damn Mayweather is worse than a white man. All you niggas are worse. The diddler is worse than the. they find out the way of the white man, and they just turn into bigger demons. And you can tell their countenance just gives them away. Everything they do. You understand? As soon as one of these dudes gets successful, I don't care if it's not a famous person. Your sister went to college and she became a doctor. She's a fucking demon. She's a demon. She's a demon. A pure evil demon, a whore, and a slut. They went to school, got her back blown out by some white man, and you, but bro, to be successful in this place, you have to be a demon. Ain't no way around it. There's no way around it, man. The Lord said, forsake all you have and sell all that you have and buy, sell all that you have and follow me, right? What did he tell his disciples, man? Ain't no fucking in-betweens, man. A nigga can't have the foot in the world and also think that he gonna be a man of the Lord or a servant of the Father, one of the elect. You gotta forsake every motherfucking thing. That includes your own life. So don't come in here talking to me about they're all right and they're okay. And fuck them, all right? Because they ain't suffering like we is, man. They ain't suffering like we is, man. Come on now, bro. Now, anyways, Psalm 73 and verse 19, it says, how brought them How brought they into desolation, as in a moment? They are utterly consumed with terror, as a dream when one awakens, so, O Lord, when thou awakest, thou shalt despise their image. Thus my heart was grieved, and I was pricked in my reins. So foolish was I and ignorant, and I was a beast before thee. Yes, before we came to this truth, ignorant. Nevertheless, I am continually with thee. Thou hast holden me by my right hand. Thou shalt guide me with thy counsel, and afterward receive me to glory. Though I walk in the valley of the shadow of death, Psalms 23rd chapter, I'll fear no evil. Why? Because thy right hand has upheld me, man. Even though I'm in the midst of this crooked, perverse land, I said Job, the 10th chapter, right about the last couple of verses. It says a valley, a land as a valley of shadow of death wherein there's no light. This is where we're walking every fucking day, in the battlements of the city, as the scriptures say, man. But the Lord preserves us. They got angels around, you got ships, even though you don't see them. You don't need to see them. You don't need to see them, man. It said, bless he that see it, that believe and have not seen, man. Yeah. That's real faith. You don't need to see, the only time you believe when you see a ship. No. You know that they're there. You feel the spirit, man. So it says, thou shalt guide me with thy counsel, and afterward receive me to glory. Whom have I in the heaven but thee? There is none upon the earth that desire besides thee. I don't desire nothing. That's why the Lord made us dead to this place. It made us hate every fucking thing, so we could seek after him, man. That's why we've been in this truth for a while, for many moons. Then you become you start to hate every fucking thing, and the people are gonna look at you crazy. I don't give a fuck how you look at me, man. You good. You crazy. Why you hate everything? Like, look, man, you ain't wise then, nigga. You're not wise. You're not wise, bro. You're not, the Lord is not dealing with you. You gotta fucking hate every goddamn thing. Everything's full of sugar. Everything's full of GMOs. Everything's, look, bro. What? I've been all over. I've been to West Coast. I've been to New York. I've been every fucking where. Look, everything's the same. It's all bullshit. It's all trash all over the place. It's all kind of horse women running around everywhere. There's nothing new. There's nothing cool here. You go to the nice restaurant, you go to the fancy restaurant, whatever, the poor restaurant, you go to McDonald's, all the same shit. It's all bullshit, vanity. All the food tastes shitty. Everything's just trash. You got the white man running everything, man. Everything's trash, bro. This is what the Lord said, the rise, depart. This is not your rest. When you're in rest, everything's beautiful and you enjoy every second of everything. The Lord said he's going to wipe away all tears out their eyes. Look, here it is. You got tears, man. And bitterness and heaviness. That's why it says, Isaiah 61:3, by the spirit of heaviness, man. We're going to give you the garment of praise for the spirit of heaviness, man. We're in the spirit of fucking heaviness, man. So it says, my flesh and my heart faileth. Psalms 73:26. My flesh and my heart faileth. But the Most High is the strength of my heart and my portion forever. Yeah, if it wasn't for the Spirit of the Lord, they could have off themselves a long time ago. It is the Lord's mercy that we're not consumed. What the fuck you got to live for here, man? Nothing but depression. Your mama and your dad might perish. Your family might. All you do is lose, man. All you do is lose. All you do is lose. You can't gain nothing here. You work to fill a bag with holes. It says, for lo, they that are far from thee shall perish. Thou hast destroyed all them that go a whoring from thee. But it is good for me to draw near to my power. And I have put my trust in the Lord, Yahweh Shem Shai, that I might declare thy works. That's the only way you're going to be able to declare the works, when you put your trust. All right? When you put your trust where it needs to be, man. Habakkuk 1:1. It says, the burden which Habakkuk the prophet did see. O Lord, how long shall I cry, and thou wilt not hear me? Even cry out of thee for the violence, and thou wilt not save. It says, why doest thou show me iniquity and cause me to behold grievance? For spoiling and violence are before me, and they are they that rise up with strife and contention. Why does thou behold me, cause me to behold grievance? Let me look at the word grievance. Look, the prophet asked the Lord, man, look, why you cause me to see this, man? Why you made me looking at this? Why do I have to be up in this state? You hate me this much? This is how much you hate me, Lord. What I do? Did I do so much dirt? Did I do this much dirt? That's what came upon you. That's the type of questions that you start asking yourself. Like, God damn, son. But that's what the Lord said. He chastised though he loved. Look, bro, you went astray. You went a whoring from me, man. And you will get fucked up. And you will understand order. And you will understand obedience, man. 1 Samuel 15:23. obedience better than is better than sacrifice. Disobedience as sin and witchcraft, right? So, hey, you will become a witch, man. You lucky the Lord ain't burn your ass. You know, you lucky the Lord ain't do you dirty. Of the Lord's mercy, we're not consumed, man. The Lord's gonna do these people dirty, man. But the Lord's gonna have mercy on you. You know, if you remain loyal like a woman. If the bitch ain't loyal, she gonna burn by fire. Likewise, Israel, man. If you ain't loyal, the Lord said, "What you're a whore, man." And the Lord said the judgment for a whore that played a harlot in her father's house, man, is to be burnt by fire. You know. So the Lord's dealing with loyalty, man. The Lord's dealing with loyalty, man. So how long do you cause me to behold grievance? For spoiling and violence are before me. And there rise up strife and contention. Therefore, the law is slack and judgment does never go forth. For the wicked doth compass about the righteous, neither therefore wrong judgment proceeded. Wrong judgment does proceed. Behold, ye amongst the heathen, regard and wonder marvelously, for I will work a work in your days, which ye will not believe, even though it be told to you. So what's that work the Lord's working, man? This truth. Salvation of the elect. The salvation of the elect, that's the work that the Lord's working, which is being told to you, but you don't really believe it. You don't really believe it. You don't really understand it. You know, because you're not taking it serious, man. You're not taking that thing serious. You're not taking that thing serious, man. All right. Your family, your people, they don't even believe. They don't believe in this word that you're telling them. They don't see the spirit that's on y'all. They don't look at you as nothing. You know, sick. It's sick, man. But hey, that's why the Lord. Hey, why caused thou me to behold grievance? Everything's a number of grievance, man. You know, grievance, state of being aggrieved, harm, injury, misfortune, trouble, anguish, agony, suffering, sorrow, harm, burden. You know, the truth is not sweet, man. It's not sweet. It's bitter. It becomes sweet at first, but then it's bitter, man. And then we see what you about. That's why every man got to be tried. Every man got to be tried. Every man got to go through the furnace, man. You know. So Jeremiah 20 and verse 11, but the Lord is with me as a mighty and terrible one. Jeremiah 20:11. Therefore, my persecutors shall stumble and they shall not prevail. They shall be greatly ashamed, for they shall not prosper. Their everlasting confusion shall not be forgotten. But, O Lord of hosts, that triest the righteous and seest the reins of the heart, let me see thy vengeance on them, for unto thee I've opened my cause. See, the Lord tries the righteous, so every man got to be tried. There you go. Every man got to be tried. Sing unto the Lord, ye praise the Lord, for he hath delivered the soul to poor from the hand of evildoers. Cursed be the day when I was born. Let not the day wherein my mother bare me be blessed. Jeremiah said, look, man, curse the day I was born, man. I fucking came in this place to suffer, man. Like Job said, you know, he cursed the day of his birth, you know. Because look, man, he coming here just nothing but suffer, man. You know, you coming here nothing but to suffer. So it said, cursed be the man who brought tidings to my father, saying a man child is born, making him very glad. And let that man be as the cities which the Lord overthrew and repented not, and let him hear the cry in the morning and the shouting at noontide. Because he slew me not from the womb, or that my mother might have been my grave, or her womb to be always great with me. Wherefore I came forth out the womb to see labor and sorrow. I look, Lord, I came out in this earth to what? To behold nothing but bullshit. This is what you brought me here for? You know, that's the question that's being asked, man. And that's how you feel sometimes, man. And the Lord, you know, he ain't gonna get mad at you for that. Look, bro, he Lord put you through this, man. Look, it's all right, my son. I still love you. All right, but you gotta learn. You gotta learn, bro. Even though I cursed your ass out. See, look, man, if you're not strong enough to take this thing, that means you're not worthy of this, man. Look, man, sometimes, bro, you just gotta toughen the fuck up, man. You know? Look, and that's what the Lord really saying, man. Like you show yourselves men. Job 38:3, he said, gird up your loins, Job. I require of thee. You can't be so soft and easily triggered and shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Because in this truth, you're gonna hear all kind of shit that's gonna offend you, man. You're gonna behold grievance. You're gonna go through all kind of shit, man. You can't be so quick to just like fold up and you know get offended or whatever the case may be. The scriptures speak about woe to you that's offended in me. Everything comes from the Lord. You know that, right? So you can't get offended at everything, man. You can't do that. You can't do that. If you do, then you ain't gonna make it, man. You ain't gonna make it, bro. Any little small thing, oh, this and that, this brother said that, then you start flipping out and shit like, oh, fuck this, I ain't in the truth no more. Look, bro, you know how much shit we done been through? All of us in this truth, you know, men crept in unawares, all kind of shit. We've been through all kind of shit, man. You know, your own brothers doubting you, your own brothers saying that you're an agent, you're this, you're that. Come on, bro. All kind of shit, man. Men talking down on you instead of men bigging you up or saying anything good about you. The only thing they're gonna say is, "Well, nigga, you a demon and you ain't right. You out of order." And you, come on, bro. Come on, man. We don't look. We're going through grievance. Your own family turn their back on you, calling you a demon. Look, here it is. A brother just told me, man, his mama threw him in a insane asylum. You know, hey, brother, I ain't gonna mention brother, bro, but hey, man, he's like, bro, I just got up this, like, yo, this is how it goes, man. This fucking bitterness, man. What kind of shit is that? Your own flesh and blood calling you fucking crazy and all this other shit. You know, you ain't got no fucking support and you know, it's crazy, man. But see, that's the Lord, man. It's all of the Lord. What is he doing? He's showing you shit, man. Showing you, making you grow, building you up. But he chastises those who he loves, man. And he scourges every son who he receiveth, man. Hebrews the 12th chapter. So you don't understand the ways of the Lord until you toil in this thing, man, and you grow and you grow and you grow and you grow and you catch hell and you behold grievance and you know what I'm saying. But hey, this is the type of things that the Lord's men is gonna go through, man. You know. Uh, so it says Jeremiah 10, 20 in verse Jeremiah 20 and verse 16. It says, because 17, because he slew me not from the womb, or that my mother might have been my grave, and her womb always to be great with me. Wherefore I came forth out the womb to see labor and sorrow, that my days should be consumed with shame. Yeah, you ain't nothing but shame. You know, here it is in school, every single day, you're getting bullied. People are talking about you, this and that. You know, the women ain't fucking with you like that. That's how it went. That's how it went for most of you, right? You know, you wasn't getting all them hoes. You wasn't Chris Breezy. Chris Breezy and them living a sweet life of Zach and Cody. You know, they're in perfect health, perfect condition, no problems. That's a sweet life to live, man. That's why them niggas gonna die. I pity the fool. I don't look at that. Before you was envious of the prosperity of the wicked, as David said, man. But now you understand that's a trap and a snare. That's a trap and a snare. You niggas are, hey, good for you. You got your portion in this life, man. Good for you. Psalm 17 and 14, man. For men to have their portion in this life. Good for you. Look, y'all niggas doing all right, good, but you ain't gonna inherit the kingdom. You ain't gonna be on the top. You're gonna be on the bottom. So hey, the Lord gave every man his portion. You niggas got your portion in this life. You think you somebody, but you ain't nobody. All right, to the Lord, really ain't nobody, because he gave you up to the white man. He gave you up to the white man, bro. See, the Lord's keeping us from the white man. See, that's the difference. That's the difference, baby. So it says Amos 5 and 6, seek the Lord and he shall live, lest ye break out like a fire in the house of Joseph and devour it, and there be none to quench it in Bethel. Ye who turn judgment to wormwood and leave off righteousness in the earth, seek him that made the 7 stars in Orion, and turned the shadow of death in the morning, and maketh the day dark with the night, that calleth for the waters of the sea and poured them out upon the face of the earth. The Most High, Yahweh Shemiashai is his name, that strengthened the spoil amongst the strong, so that the spoil shall come against the fortress. They hate him that rebuketh in the gate, and they abhor him that speak uprightly. For so much, therefore, as your treading is upon the poor, ye take from him burdens of wheat, and ye build houses of hewn stone, but ye shall not dwell in them. Ye have planted pleasant vineyards, but ye shall not drink the wine of them. Man, I'm gonna buy them, I'm gonna do that, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do that, I'm gonna do all these plans. It's all futile. It's all futile. Lord say they shall build, but I'll throw down, man. That's including you, because you under the curse. You shall plant a vineyard, another man shall dress it. You betroth a wife, another man gonna pork it. That's how it is, man. I love my wife. Bitch is all against you. She's most of the time. You think she's loyal to the death to you. Here it is. You give your fucking life for her, and she gonna end up smashing some other dude. It is what it is. Here it is. You all love. You gave your whole fucking life. Once you die, she's gonna move on to the next nigga and give your kids to the next nigga. That's just how it goes. That's the bitterness of this, man. You in there, oh, I love you so much and shit. Your own flesh and blood. You think she gonna keep her legs closed like Judith? Nah, bro. She gonna find some other nigga, and some other nigga gonna deal with her, and some other nigga gonna shoot all in her. And that's the bitterness of this thing, man. That's when you start. That's when all that boyish bullshit comes up out of you, man. Your kids ain't even fucking yours. They do whatever the hell they want to do past a certain age, unless you put your foot up their ass. And even then, you know, it is what it is, man. They belong to the white man in this place, you know. So it says Amos 5 and verse 12. For I know your manifold transgression and your mighty sins. They afflict the just is afflicted. They take a bribe, they turn aside the poor of the gate from the right. Therefore, the prudent shall keep silence in that time, for it is an evil time. Yeah, the prudent shall keep silence, because this is not your world. If this was my service, the service, if this was my kingdom, my service will fight. But it's not my kingdom. So my servant's gonna keep silence and wait upon me, because it's an evil time. The scriptures say a wise man waited for an occasion to speak, you know. So hey, there's not, you know, we're speaking at the end because the word is coming forth. And then in the kingdom, we're gonna rejoice. You know, there's gonna be our world. There ain't gonna be no room for these niggas to speak. Look, a lot of you niggas gonna have your head down in the kingdom, man. You're gonna keep your fucking mouth shut. You're gonna say yes, sir, nigga. And you're gonna understand who your fathers are, man. You're gonna understand order. You're gonna understand who runs things, not you pookies and ray rays, nigga. Not you demons. All right. Scripture say, if any man speak, 1 Peter 4 and 11, let him speak as the oracles of the Most High. All right. It's gonna be order on this earth. All right. It's gonna be order in the court, man. So it says 14 verse, seek good, not evil, that ye may live. So the Lord of hosts shall be with you, as ye have spoken. Hate the evil, love the good. Establish judgment in the gate. Who's establishing the judgment in the gate? Let's do some process of elimination. Who's doing that? Yeah, who's doing it? Ain't nobody else doing it but the men of the Lord. Ain't nobody else doing it. Ain't nobody else doing it. Zechariah 8 and 16. Ain't nobody speaking truth to their neighbor, executing the judgment of the Lord in the gates. Ain't nobody doing nothing like that. Most of you niggas up there running around with your heads like chickens with your heads cut off. Yeah, that's why you're appointed to die. All right, while the Lord appointed us to live. You know. So it says, if we be the Lord of hosts, we will be gracious unto the remnant. If it may be that the Lord of hosts may be gracious to the remnant of Joseph. Therefore, thus saith the Lord of hosts, wailing shall be in the streets, and they shall be on all the highways. Alas, alas, they shall call the husbandman to mourning, and such as are skillful of lamentation to wailing. All that are in the vineyard shall be wailing. For I will pass through thee, said the Lord. But the Lord is going to pass over us. All right. That's the faith of the Lord's elect. He told you he's going to pass you over for your house side, your sacrifice, which is our what? Our Passover, the author and finisher of your faith. So it says, and if a man did, 17 verse, 18 verse, woe unto you that desire the day of the Lord. To what end is it for you? Call on Jesus, you call on the name, oh, the Lord, the kingdom of heaven comes. Or you going to church for vanity, you know, you ain't even keeping no ways, but you going because your mama made you, your girl made you. You know, why'd you marry her? So, you know, you joined the church just to marry the girl. You're desiring the day of the Lord. You don't even know what you're desiring, you know. That's going to be your own fall, you know, your own destruction. So it's a day of the Lord, darkness and not light. As if a man did flee from a lion and a bear met him. When the Lord comes on this place, man, the Lord gonna come down here with judgment, with straight death, with a dark cloud, man. You know, with deliverance for his elect, but destruction. Most of you gonna die. And that's just a straight up truth. And you don't get mad at me because I told this, I said this. You said people gonna die. What's wrong with you? Look, man, you play with the Lord's men, you play with the Lord, you play with his word, you play with this, you're gonna fucking die. How about that? All right. I think you don't understand. You don't understand. Yeah, Jake doesn't understand. They don't fucking understand, man. They don't understand until they get their asses chopped up. You know, they don't understand that the Lord is really dealing with brothers, man. The Lord is the Lord is here. The Lord is in the spirit of the Lord is in the midst of thereof, man. Zephaniah 3 and 5, man. Matter of fact, let's get that. Matter of fact, let's get Zephaniah 3 and 5, man. They don't understand, brother. They don't understand until it's too late. Then lo, they shall know that prophets been among them. Ezekiel 33 and 33, man. You think all this is just a joke? We just up here playing games and shit, you know? Zephaniah 3 and 5, man. It says, the just Lord is in the midst thereof. In the midst of what? In the midst of who? Where 2 or 3 are gathered in my name, there I am in the midst thereof. In the midst of his men. He will not do iniquity. Every morning doth he bring his judgment to light. He faileth not, but the unjust knoweth no shame. All right. So Amos 5 and 19. As if a man did flee from a lion and a bear did meet him, or went into the house and leaned his house on the wall, his hand on the wall, and the serpent met him. Shall not the day of the Lord be darkness and not light, even very dark and no brightness in it? I hate and despise your feast days. I will not smell your solemn assemblies. All right. So, hey, the Lord is in the midst thereof. Every morning he does bring his judgment to light. And the Lord, every morning, his anger is kindled against the wicked. He said he's angry with the wicked every day. Why does it say kindle? Because it's burning. The day of the Lord judgment burn in his heart. What does it say? The day of the Lord burning in his heart. The day of the Lord, the day of vengeance. Burn it. Day of vengeance burning. And hopefully this is it. Hopefully. Yeah. Isaiah 63 and verse 4. It says, for the day of vengeance is in my heart, and the year redeemed of my redeemed is come. Who's the year of my redeemed? The year of my chosen. That's why every year we hasten in the day. You see the apostles saying, the year of destruction, deliverance, the year of the push, the year of this, the year of that, right? Because the year of my redeemed is coming. You hasten in the day. You know, you're hastening the day of the Lord's return of his beloved, so we can be joined back to our power, man. So we have to behold grievance anymore. Like Habakkuk said, Habakkuk 1:3. You know, the day of vengeance in my heart, it burned. As it said, Jeremiah, the 20th chapter and the 9th verse, the word burnt within me as a lamp. I couldn't hold it in. I could, because the Lord's activating his sleeper cells. Just like the white man is activating on the left-hand side, all these little false flags he's doing this shit. Those are goddamn sleeper cells that he's doing. They showed you that in Black Ops. Remember Black Ops? They had sleeper cells and shit. The Russians, the Americans, they all do that shit. They got MK Ultra programming and shit. They say a couple words and they boom. The sleeper cells activated. See, the Lord spoke a few words in us, and what happened? We got activated, man. As it says in Isaiah 30 and 20, man. You shall hear a word behind you saying, this is the way, walk ye in it. When you turn to the right and when you turn to the left. All right. So it says, Micah 2:1, woe to them that devise iniquity and work evil upon their beds. When the morning is light, every day he bring his judgment to light, right? Zephaniah 3:5. Micah 2:1. When the morning is light, they practice it because it is in the power of their hand. The power of who? The white man, to oppress, to give you slavery, to give you anguish, to give you suffering. Right? That's what he was put up for there. But you niggas try to be friends with him. It says they cover fields and take them by violence, and houses and take them away. So they oppress a man his house, even a man his heritage. Therefore, thus saith the Lord, behold, against this family do I devise an evil. What family? Amos 3:2. Only of you have I known of all the families of the earth. Therefore, I will punish you for your iniquities. Against this family, I behold, I devise an evil from which ye shall not remove your necks, neither shall ye go haughtily, for this time is evil. Time is evil, man. In that day shall one take up a parable against you and lament you with a doleful lamentation, saying, we shall utterly be spoiled. And he hath changed the portion of my people. How had he removed it from me, turning away? He hath divided our fields. Therefore, thou shalt have none that shall cast a cord by lot in the congregation of the Lord. Prophesy ye not, say unto them that prophesy, they shall not prophesy to them, and they shall not take away their shame. They shall not take that shame. Oh, thou art named the house of Jacob. Is this the spirit of the Lord straightened? Are these his doings? Do not my words do good to him that walketh uprightly? Even of late, my people is rising up as an enemy. Ye pull off the robe of the garment from them that pass by securely as men adverse from war. The women of my people have ye cast out from their pleasant houses, from their children have ye taken up lies, saying, I will prophesy unto thee of wine and strong drink. Ye shall even be the prophet of this people. For I will surely assemble, O Jacob, all of thee, and I will surely gather the remnant of Israel, and I will put them together as the sheep of Basra, and as the flock in the midst of their fold. They shall make a great noise by the reason of the multitude of men. The breaker is come before them, and they have broken up and have passed through the gate and are gone up by it. And their king shall pass before them, and the Lord on the head of them for deliverance and for destruction, because it's balanced. That's how it's going to go. So Sirach 40 and 40 and verse 26. Riches and strength of the heart, but the fear of the Lord is above them both. There is no want in the fear of the Lord, and it needeth not to seek for help. The fear of the Lord is a fruitful garden, and cover him above all glory. My son, lead not a beggar's life, for it's better to die than to beg. The life of him that depended on another man's table is not to be counted for a life. So we know this is not a life, bro. We depend on another man's table. We depend on the white man for the want of all things. It's not a life. That's the point. It's not a life. For he that polluted himself with other men's meat, but a wise man well nurtured will beware of like what happened with Daniel. You know, Daniel did not defile himself with the king's meat. You know, and he was what? He was well nurtured, and he was beware of that. So it says, begging is sweet in the mouth of the shameless, but in his belly there shall be a burn of fire. All right. So the life of him that depended on another man's table is not to be counted for a life, man. All right. Can't depend on another man. All right. You can't depend on the white man. We don't depend on this devil, even though we have to go to him for the one of all things. We trust in Lord Yahweh Shai. We daily loaded us with benefits, man. All right. So Sirach 4:1, my son, defraud not the poor of his living. That's what these devils do. Therefore they be judged, and make not the needy eyes to wait long. Make not a hungry soul sorrowful, neither provoke a man in his distress. We being provoked in our distress. And add no more trouble to a heart that's vexed, and defer not to give him that is in need, and reject not the supplication of the afflicted. Neither turn away thy face from a poor man, turn not away thy eye from the needy, and give him none occasion to curse thee. For if he curse thee in the bitterness of his soul, his prayer shall be heard of him that made him. And give thyself the love of the congregation, and bow thy head to a great man. And let it not grieve thee to bow thy ear to the poor, and give him a friendly answer with meekness. Deliver him that suffer wrong from the hand of the oppressor, and be not faint-hearted when thou sittest in judgment. AKA, hey, gird up your loins like a man. All right. Job 30:3. You know, I require of thee. Be not faint-hearted when thou sittest in judgment. You have to judge the nation. Have to face head on, your own people. You have to deal with tough situations. You have to deal with bitterness. You have to deal with, unjust balances and shit, and how to deal with that. Everything we go through is how to deal with these situations, how to soft answer, turn away wrath, right? How to, how to deal with everything, how to deal with people's emotions, because we got to be these people's daddies. This is the truth. The Lord set you up as the fathers of the nation. You got to take care of all these people. Yeah, this is a lot. This is a lot to manage. You got to watch for these people's souls. You got to watch. Oh, I didn't offend this one. I did. Look, it's a lot. It's a lot, bro. It's a lot. And that's why the Lord gonna give you a lot of reward, a big reward, man. Hey, but because you holding on to a lot of responsibility, if you will. You know what I mean? Like Uncle Ben said, man. But Isaiah 45:18. For thus saith the Lord that created the heavens, the Most High himself that formed the earth and made it. He have established it. He created it not in vain. He formed it to be inhabited. I am the Most High Yahweh Shai, and there is none else. I have not spoken in secret and in a dark place of the earth. I said not unto the seed of Jacob, seek ye me in vain. I, the Lord, spoke righteously, and I declare things that are right. Assemble yourselves and come and draw near together, ye that are escaped of the nations. They have no knowledge that set up the wood or the graven image and pray unto a God that cannot save. So the Lord did not speak in vain to us. He's not speaking in vain. All right. The Lord says, seek things that are right, man. Seek me. All right. For in this place we have nothing but suffering, death, and corruption. So the life of a man that depends on another man's table is not to be counted for a life, man. So as Jeremiah and Job has said, man, cursed be the day when I was born, man. This fucking life ain't shit, and the more and more you grow, the more and more bitter it becomes. The more and more you understand that, we have to seek the Lord, and a new life, man. Wearing our bodies will be free from bondage from the white man, from the goddamn micro C hip, from the from getting your livelihood taken away, your money kept back by fraud, man, diseases. When the Lord has wiped away all tears. Let me get that. I'll close out. It said the Lord shall wipe away all tears. Revelation 21, wipe away all tears and give you rest from all that labors, from all that toiling, man. Revelation 21 and verse 3, it says, and I heard a great voice out of the heavens, saying, behold, the tabernacle of the Most High is with men, and he will dwell with them, and they shall be his people, and the Most High himself shall be with them, and be their God. And the Most High shall wipe away all tears from their eyes, and there shall be no more death, neither sorrow nor crying, neither shall there be any more pain, for the former things are passed away. And he that sat on the throne said, behold, I'll make all things new. And he said unto me, write these things, for they are faithful and true. And he said unto me, it is done. I am the Alpha and the Omega, and the beginning and the end. I will give unto him that is thirsty of the fountain of the water of life freely. And he that overcometh shall inherit all these things, and I'll be his God, and he shall be my son. All right. So with that, call I'm like Yahweh, by Hashem Yahushua, by Hashem Rakah Kudash. Double honors to our apostle, great millstone, where we learn this truth at. And peace citation to the elect, man. Shalom.